to another DRAGS. Today we have the 2022 BMW M4 competition going up against our very own long-term 2020 Shelby GT500, which just got done trouncing a Cadillac CT5 Blackwing. So we're gonna find out which one is better, big American muscle or big German muscle. What is DRAGS? Well, if you're new here, that's where we take two cars and send them down this airfield. When they get to the end, they've got to brake hard, flip around, and come back to the finish line. That means you get a standing start, hard braking, handling, and a rolling start all in one. We'll race them once, then bring them back and switch drivers, and race them again so we can get a good perspective on who stands out and who gets left behind.
Today, we have the 2020 Shelby GT500 with 760 horsepower and 625 pound-feet of torque. It's going up against the 2022 BMW M4 competition with 503 horsepower, but all-wheel drive and a whole lot of M performance parts. This Shelby got here by taking down the CT5 Blackwing in our previous run. But keep in mind, we've already seen the M4 beat the Shelby in a straight-up drag race. Should we expect the same outcome on the DRAGS course? To find out, our drivers today are from the Edmunds test team, Kurt and Reese.
If you love DRAGS as much as I do, then click like and hit subscribe so we can keep making them. Also, if you want to get a cash offer on your car right now, go to edmunds.com/sellmycar. Yes, it's that easy. I don't know about you guys, but my brain says the M4 has sport differential, all-wheel drive, lighter. It's gonna be able to put the power down faster, get out to a quick jump, and get around the turn faster. However, DRAGS has proven that my brain is very stupid, and that doesn't matter. What matters is that the Shelby has a metric ton of power, and it's gonna make me look like an idiot, and it's gonna win. Let's find out.
I'm gonna use launch control in this, and I know that I'm just gonna get smoked off the line. Smoked. If you guys have never seen an all-wheel drive M4 launch, it's a thing of beauty. Anyway, not from where I'm sitting, so I'm gonna hope that the power of this car comes in at the top end and I can get him maybe by the end of the straight, but definitely by the finish line. Yeah, launch RPM 1200. Know I'm gonna get wheel spin, so fingers crossed.
I'm in the BMW M4 competition, and this one has all-wheel drive, which is great because I'm quite a bit down on power compared to the Shelby. I've also got launch control. The thing is, BMW's got a whole rigmarole to put it in its right position. You gotta put it in its most advanced setting for the sport mode, sport transmission, sport stability. Then you get everything lined up right, and then two-pedal it and go.
I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Drivers, thumbs up if you're ready. Okay, here we go. Countdown. Countdown now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh man, just obliterated. Come on, buddy. Damn, that car's fast.
That's gonna need a big gap on the way back. M4 is into the turn first, but they're pretty close.
Give it to me, give it to me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, buddy.
Oh.
760 horsepower.
Damn.
I'm talking about it. That's what I'm talking about.
This might be over.
Holy crap, dude. This thing's got some top end.
No kidding. I thought this thing pulled hard, but wow, that's Shelby.
I'm thinking the Pilot Sport Cup 2s kind of earned their money on this one.
I really think those tires are really getting into their groove right now. But I got a hell of a launch in this M4.
To just watch that car leave is demoralizing, really demoralizing.
Man, that M4 is just not good enough at the top end to block that Shelby.
I knew as soon as I came around this turn and I could see you, I was very, very, very happy.
Reese, I thought that jump was enough.
I thought so too, but Kurt caught me right here and, well, you guys saw it. There was no pulling back.
And Kurt, you even got to the turn almost at about the same time, so it wasn't like it was all straight away.
Yeah, I basically put all of my weight into the brake pedal and it's kind of a wild ride when it's slowing down, when you're braking that hard, but this thing's got some brakes, man. I love this car. I love it.
We're gonna swap drivers and do it again, but that power, man.
God,
God damn, dude, this thing is monster. It's so hard to watch that thing leave, and you're just like,
that was the because I got a jump on you in that one.
This
And
thing
then the
just
Shelby
lit up.
just comes like that.
I mean, like, I'm like looking at the back of you, and I was just like, dude, this is not good. I was like, I am not catching up. And I was just like 500 horsepower on my ass.
I thought I had it. I really thought I might have it.
Round two. That M4's gonna have to pull a rabbit out of its hat, man.
You think hat?
Out of its hat?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking other places.
If Kurt can really nail the M4 jump, get a big enough gap, maybe that does it. And he gets a little lucky. Other than that, he's gonna have to pull a rabbit out of somewhere.
Now I'm in the M4. Yeah, I think this car's biggest deficit against the GT500 are probably the tires. This has Pilot Sport 4S's on it. That has Cup 2s. They're worn Cup 2s, but they're still Cup 2s. So I'm just gonna hope I can get away fast enough that he can't catch up to me, but as we saw already, he'll probably catch up to me. Let's see.
So now I'm in the Shelby, which is way up on power, but it's going to have a hell of a time putting it down. It really depends on who can get through that corner first, but even if I get there a little behind, I think the Shelby's got enough.
Driver's thumbs up. Thank you. Okay, countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, and it's still there.
On!
Oh, it's closing in too.
It's out there in front, but they're pretty even going into the turn. That's bad news for the M4. It needs a big leap.
Come on.
Yeah!
Oh, look at that.
Come on!
That sounds amazing.
Shelby all day. Shelby all day, man. We're setting up car after car to go after it, and it's just knocking them down one after the other over and over again. Until we find something that's a good enough match for that Shelby, it's king of the hill right now.
Well, this is something else.
That sounds so badass. Losing never sounded so good.
It's louder probably from the outside than it is in here.
It just sounds like it's ripping the air in half when it goes past you. What a machine. I love that thing.
And it's squirrely down the straight. I mean, it does not want to put power down until about third gear.
Yeah, I'm less impressed with the way this thing turns in. I think maybe it's just the front end just doesn't have the bite that I was hoping it had, but boy, it got the hell out of this hairpin turn though.
I did not catch up to the M4 until like right down here.
I know, yeah, that thing is just it's a total monster, and I'm happy to actually see it in its element.
How'd the M4 feel off the line?
Heroic, absolutely heroic. But that thing seemed to get a better launch than when I was in it. I guess maybe the launch control sorted itself out a little bit better. It's a bit warmer. Woo, I like this job.
Well then.
That's that. Nice job. It's just wild, man.
God damn, dude, that thing.
Job.
Now, to break down the data. The M4 jumps out to a quick lead in race 1, while the Shelby struggles to launch. But man, by the return trip, the Shelby is smoking hot. It crosses the line at a staggering 143 miles per hour to take the win. In race 2, the M4 again wins to 60 by a full second, but the Shelby has closed the gap completely by the quarter mile. Both of them put down big numbers across the board, but once again, it's the back-end speed that puts the Shelby on top. The M4's second run resulted in a blazing 31 seconds flat, the best time we'd seen so far. Problem is, the Shelby was even quicker, clocking a 30.9 to beat its own top time and set a new DRAGS record.
Well, we thought the M4 was tailor-made for DRAGS. Kurt, what did we get wrong about it?
It's not that we didn't get anything wrong about it. It's that we just underestimated the sheer pulling power of a Shelby GT500.
With a blower on it?
With a carry-on bag-sized blower on top of it.
Fair enough. Reese, impressions from today?
I really thought, like you said, I really thought the M4 was going to have it. The all-wheel drive, I thought was going to be enough off the line, but Obviously, given not even a terribly long stretch of road, there's really nothing that can keep up with the Shelby.
Yeah, even with being able to jump out to a gap.
Yeah.
And being quick around the turn.
I mean, you can see the M4 gets off the line so much quicker than the Shelby, but it's squirrely, but once it comes down, it just pulls at the top.
So we know which one wins out here. Which one do you take home, Kurt?
I take home the Shelby if it's in gunmetal gray without any stripes.
Reese?
I take this one like it is.
You would.
Yeah.
Well, let's make it an even 3-0. I couldn't be more impressed by this thing, especially costing less than the M4. That's the one I'd take too. Dang, I didn't think we'd be standing here saying that today.
Right?
Yeah, us either. But I'm really happy to say it.
Yeah. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and click subscribe, and let us know in the comments below which car we should put up against the GT500 next.
Who brought the champagne?
Whoa, 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 cut.